everybody. All right, my name is Soleil. Today I'm going to be talking about the brand I came across that's new to me called Oden's Eye Cosmetics. I kind of feel like I might be an unpopular opinion, so I thought I would go ahead and share my opinion. So before I get into it, really quick, you might see behind me I have my my fancy little backdrop that last time it was completely dark and you can see like the backdrop. Now you can see like the light behind it. So I'm in front of a window, so I'm sure you don't care, just that I would like share that with you in case you're curious. So anyway, besides the point, back to my eyeshadow conversation. So last time I mentioned that I have been binge shopping eyeshadow, and the majority of the binge shopping has been Oden's Eye. I bought a whole bunch. I have another palette that's also, I put it to the side just because I wanted to talk about these specific ones that I've tried. I've not tried that one yet. Actually, I don't know if I tried all these, but I have definitely gone through a few of them. Today I have on the Red Dragon palette. I'll go ahead and get close to the camera so you can see my eyes. I have a few of the shades on. I do have pretty strong opinions on the products. So, all right. So the first thing I want to acknowledge are the mattes. The mattes are phenomenal. I love them. You know, you get these mattes that it's either going to be like super pigmented and you have to really work hard, make sure that you kind of go in light, or you get the ones that are buildable and you have to like slowly build them up, like Natasha Denona. I love Natasha Denona, but one of the things that kind of is annoying is that when you're looking in the pan, it looks one color and then you put it on your eye and it's not that color at all. In order to get to that color, you have to build, and it's kind of like, all right, you know, I'm not saying it's a letdown, just not what I expected when I buy some of her products. So this, I feel like their mattes are a happy medium, that they are pigmented and they are buildable and they're easy for me to blend out. So that is a huge plus. Very happy with it. My gripe has to do with the shimmers. So I have on this color right here, which is beautiful. Definitely, it's like a gold kind of green shift shimmer. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I used the glitter glue that everybody uses on my eyelid. I used it for the Glam Light last time. It worked out fine. I put it across my eyelid in a very thin layer. I put the Glam Light shimmer on. It was nice and shimmery. It looked nice. This turns into a chunky mess. Like, it literally looks like sparkly crust on my eyelids. So I took it off. I've used this twice and I've done the same. I've done different techniques. I've had the same issue twice. So it's definitely a gripe for me because I was just like, whew. The reason being, because when I took it off, it's like a glitter bomb exploded all over my face. Like, I literally had it all over my face. No matter what I did, I couldn't take it off. Like, I had makeup remover. I was like scrubbing my face and I'm like, oh my God, why is this happening? So I decided to go with the technique of, instead of putting it across my eyelid, to just put it in my inner corners, which is cool. It's fine. It will definitely get used. But when I put on my inner corners, even with the glitter glue, to make sure that it stayed in place, as I was putting on the rest of my makeup, I could see it kind of like sparkling down my face, like it wasn't staying in place. These are the brushes that I normally use. This one's like flat. I usually pat that across my eyelid. Gets a nice thick, real shimmery look that I love with this brush. And then I go in with this usually for fine details. I don't know if you're able to see that. It'll get close. It's not going to do it. So I'm not going to turn this into an issue with the brush, but you can see how small it is. Both these are Morphe brushes. They work fine for me for every other eyeshadow. So it is possible that the technique is wrong, the brush is wrong. I don't know. But the glitter definitely from the shimmer just does not stay in place. And then another thing I noticed, middle of the day, I had one side was sparkly and the other side had become dull. So that didn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I was like, all right, you know, so that is a huge gripe for me, because shimmers in general is kind of like, you know, the formula really, I don't want to say it's a hit or miss, but you get these formulas that are super shimmery, but then you get shimmer that's like going down your face, and you get the ones that are not shimmery enough, and then you get the ones that are kind of that happy medium, you know, so that is a huge gripe for me. The other thing that I had a problem with was these two palettes, which was, again, the mattes are great, but the shimmers, which are beautiful color wise. Like even when I'm looking at a camera, I can see the shift, right? Like in this one right here, I can see that purple shift. Put it on my hand, swatch it on my hand, I see the purple shift. Even when I do that, it's like a bluish purplish. It's really pretty color. But when I put it on my eyelid, it just kind of disappeared into a white silvery shimmer. And the same thing happened with this too, where I used this color. Again, very, very pretty color in pan. Has like a, all kind of different shifty looks, like a orangey, bluish, purple look. Super pretty. When I swatched on my hand, super pretty. Swatched on my lid, didn't have the same look. So, don't know what I'm doing wrong. No clue. If anyone out there is seeing this and has used these products and you have some kind of secret, please share it with me. Otherwise, I don't understand what the issue is with them, just because with every other eyeshadow that I have so far with the shimmers, I don't have that problem. And then another thing is that this one, which one is it? I think it's this one. I don't know, let me see. Do I have another one? Yes. Which one was it? I don't know. One of these I went digging into it. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was not. This one right here. That one right there. I had to dig deep into it to get the color to show up. But again, when you swatch it on the hand, it looks great, but all of these are gonna end up being inner corner spots. I feel like when I put it in a corner, I can pack more of a punch, but when I spread it out, it just kind of thins out, and that, just getting a silvery finish kind of kills the whole entire point of putting it on across my eyelid. Ending on a good note though, the one thing that I definitely love about them, I'm gonna continue to purchase from them. I'm just, like, all their shimmers will be inner corners for me, and I will just have to reapply them throughout the day. But their color stories are so interesting to me. Like, they're just things I normally wouldn't think about. Like, I would have never thought about putting purple and orange together. Now it makes sense. Now it like clicks like color theory, but like I just never really thought about that. So all their different color stories that they have definitely inspire me. I have not really tried this one yet. I think if I did, I probably went with a neutral, but still, even like putting a green and an orange together. Recently I started doing it and I can see it. I can see the vision that they had when they created these stories. So far out of these three, I haven't really tried this one yet. The Hummingbird palette, I really do need to mess with it because I'm very curious about that blue and the purple. I will definitely be messing with these probably in the near future. But the one that I definitely do like the mattes, have been wearing quite often, is this. I've worn this several times. It's an interesting palette to me just because the chick, what's her name, Judy? Yeah, Judy, when I saw her video, she had like this bright red eyeshadow look, and when I put it on my eyes, it's more of like, kind of like a fall kind of brownish burgundy look. So I feel like if I used more of this red, I probably could have gone more of that red look. I wasn't really going for that red look. I just thought that it was interesting that I could probably achieve that look if I wanted to. And that is definitely interesting to me. So anyhow, just wanted to talk about it, wanted to share my unpopular opinion. Shimmers to me are like, I absolutely love them, but they are definitely one of those things where it's like, either I love them or I don't love them at all. And with this company, I'm just, it's a little miss for me, definitely. But other than that, as everyone else has said, has probably pointed out, the artwork is definitely really cool. The packaging is really nice. It's got a really nice feel to it. I will continue to purchase from them. I would just like them to kind of reformulate their shimmers. And yes, and that is it. So again, if anybody has any solutions out there, I could be applying it wrong. I don't know. You know, who knows? But all right, I am going to be trying the Wilderness palette this weekend. I know everyone's already talked about these palettes. I'm like really late to the game, but I'm like, screw it. I'll go ahead and, you know, post my videos and my thoughts. I have never bought anything from Beauty Bay before, so this is a first. And this is a first for a lot of these palettes actually that I've purchased. So I'm really, really excited about that because what I've seen online, everyone seems to really, really enjoy the shimmers and the pigmentation that the mattes have. So all right, I will talk to you guys next time.